uh, for greater content that's coming ahead of you. We have aligned amazing guests who'll be joining us in the future in a couple of weeks to come. Yeah, so stay tuned. uh, Ensure that every notification that comes from us, from the management, ensure that you get uh, in touch with the information. So alongside me, I have a guest. Her name is Mercy. She's going to be my interviewee. Yeah.
I'm your interviewer for today, Billion.
All right. Okay. She's going to be my interviewer. She's a mental health activist, mental champion, a young leader who is taking over nations. She's moved to Nigeria, all over Kenya, and all that. I appreciate you for the greater effort that you're putting into your work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. So take over.
Okay, thank you so much, Billion. As you heard, I'm JB Watmasi. I'm a passionate mental health champion,
Okay.
and my base is on empowering young youth, really, so that they may get guidelines so as to thrive in this 21st century,
All right.
full of so many things. Okay.
Mhm.
Billion, I think I'm going to start you off.
Yeah.
Maybe as you've just told us that your name is Brian Billion,
Yeah.
maybe you can just expound more. What do you do as Brian Billion, or what are your thematic areas?
Mhm.
Uh,
All right. I'm the host and producer of Brand Beyond Podcast. I've been doing that for quite a while, up to now, and I'm still doing it, still pushing forward. The basis behind the podcast is it actually revolves around five things or four things. Mindset. I'm very passionate about knowing how the mind works, the psychology behind the mind, mindset transformation, and all that. We also deal with entrepreneurship. A very passionate person who comes to matters to do with businesses. I need to know the systems of the business. I need to know how they are run. How do you run a company? How do you become a CEO of a company? You get the point? And also, we also deal with personal transformation. Like, how do you develop yourself? If it's taking your time, reading the books, how do you develop yourself? That's personal transformation. So basically, Brian is a challenger, an ambitious person who, I love to be challenged, and all that.
okay, let me challenge you.
Mhm.
Talk of businesses and whatever.
All right.
Are you doing a business related course in your university?
The business.
Are you doing a business related course, or maybe?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking a business course in big business and commerce. Uh, Specializing in accounting and finance and all that, which is my specialties. Yeah.
That's a great course.
All
I
right.
also
Thank you.
wanted to do the same, but then I did agriculture. Is
Oh.
agriculture related to entrepreneurship?
Yeah, there's a way that they are related in a way.
Okay, maybe I should dig into that
Yeah, sure.
after my course.
Mhm.
Okay, maybe Brian, you may start. Tell us what are some of your strategies. Maybe, yeah.
Okay, my strategy is very simple. It's a three-word statement, that you learn, you grow, and then you blossom. If out here you don't want to learn, you will not grow, and you're not going to become a better person. That's actually what that statement means. You learn something, and then after what you've learned, you grow from that thing. Then you master that thing, and then you grow. That's simply my strategy.
Learning and unlearning, I can just generalize.
Yeah, you can learn and
And
unlearn.
unlearn, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Okay, maybe since this is the 21st century, maybe you can tell us, why do you feel, or why do you see, how do you feel that, why are young people lately being affected by anxiety?
Anxiety comes as a result of not having the mental balance that is required for any man to have. The mental balance, it helps you to focus. Let's say, for example, in this way, let me break it down in this way. You're doing your course, you're doing your businesses out there, you're learning. All these things require mercy to handle them. If you're not going to balance them, you're going to get some pressure out of it. which will result to your mind not to be in the correct state. Reading to it leads to some what we call the mental illness or some mental issues. So yeah, I can say anxiety comes as a result of not having the mental balance around whatever that you're doing in your life. Yeah.
So it calls on balancing.
Yeah, balancing.
Okay. Thank you so much. And your second question, or the third question to you, Billion.
Okay.
Do you feel there has been a mind evolution when it comes to maybe mental health issues? Because I can see from statistics that the rate is increasing drastically.
For sure. Actually, I was looking at the statistics that were released lately. I found that the rate were increasing from 20% to 22%. I can't remember the numbers correctly.
Yes, roughly.
Yeah, they were there. And most of the people that were affected, imagine, they were age bracket between 14 and 25 years. Or we can say 14 and 24 years.
14 and 24 years. Those are students maybe of high school students and university students.
Actually, you're correct. And what caught my eyes is that well, why do students who are in high school being affected in a mental health, like mental issues and all that? That's something that needs to be studied and done research very profoundly.
And from your own point of view, do you feel that this high school, okay, if we break it, the university students and the high school students, do you feel that the high school students are more pressured maybe with studies? Because from personal experiences, I'm also a passerby of high school.
Yeah, sure.
I feel that there is a lot of pressure. Do you concur with that?
Yeah, pressure is there. Pressure is there. Even as even if you're going to reach at 50, pressure will always be there. Even the youngest kid at a tender age, let's say for example 7 years and below, they still have the same pressure. But how you handle your pressure will determine if your mind is going to be in the correct state. You get the point? Because at the age of 14, these are the age where you've reached you're moving from one state to another level. You don't want to share to other people what you're going through. You don't want to open up to your friends and all that. You get the point? That will lead to you not being able to handle some things. Because as you ever told me that no man is an island alone.
Yeah, sure.
So like you need to share out what you're going through, get help from friends and all that.
Okay.
Yep.
Having talked about that, Billion, there's this thing that there's this word, or can I say a quote, just roaming outside there. They always say that university is a place of full of freedom. So if you say full of freedom, does it mean that in the university, according to you, you told me that you're a foreign university student, you're a university student, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm also a student, a university student.
Okay.
Do you feel that the freedom that is in the university can interfere with someone's maybe schedule, or how does it relate in the sense that you are saying that they are these university students maybe are so much anxiety. Do you feel that there are a lot of pressure like the high school going students?
In university or
Yeah, in the university.
I guess the pressure in university now it comes in a different level or in a different depth. In university, I can say that it comes from your peers. Also the same in high school, but it's a little bit advanced and different because you're going to be seeing people who've come from different blah 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 blah, all that. But trying to compare yourself with other people, that's where some people we don't draw the line, which we are supposed to be drawing the line, because you can never be like you need to understand your position, understand where you stand, understand what you can do, understand what you can manage to have, so that you won't be affected by others people type of life. I can say that I'm trying to avoid some words which can lead to you know yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Yeah.
I think the main thing that's this living below your needs. And
Mm-hmm.
there's this saying that when you when you are satisfied with whatever you have,
Yeah.
people outside there will just think that you have everything, you have the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't mean that you have the whole world. It's also on satisfaction.
Yeah.
You be
Satisfaction.
satisfied with whatever you only have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you on that, Billion.
All right.
Okay, your fourth question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think are some of your inputs leading causes of death
Uh-huh.
among young people nowadays? Because from the statistics of last year and these current recent years, we see
Mm-hmm.
that the rate is increasing.
For sure. Yeah.
Mm.
True. I'd say earlier on I mentioned about having balance
Mm-hmm.
within the mind. If you
Mm-hmm.
don't have balance, one side is going to pressure you,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to outweigh us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If, for example, Mercy, you've been doing I believe you've been doing studies. You have clubs. You the head of clubs here.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that you have friends that you need to be with them.
Around
You
there.
have circles and all that, and also maybe you have some businesses out there. All these things, these four things require masses to handle. If you can't handle this business, these other things are going to fall. You get the point? So, like, how do you balance all these four things that mercy, I can do all this, maybe allocate 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, and 2.5 hours to personal care. That is where you're going to rest. Uh, feed your mind with some things. Maybe watch a movie or something, relax, do whatever you do, so that you feel that your mind is in the right order. So if you're not doing that, it can result to you having some thoughts that are not religious accepted, or what we call suicide thoughts. And also sometimes anxiety, depression can lead to that. So try working on the balance of the mind, and I guess the cause of that will reduce among the youths.
Okay.
Yeah.
So concerning mind in balance, at least it's good to plan yourself.
Mm.
It's also on balancing yourself
Yeah,
and
sure.
creating a strategic plan on
Mm-hmm.
whatever you are going to do.
Yeah.
Going with the priorities first, priority first, second things
Mm-hmm.
as follows.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Have a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do this within 1.5 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and ensure that I've accomplished that.
Mm-hmm.
If it's time for rest, just rest. Give your mind time to relax. Re-evaluate yourself. I forgot that. Re-evaluate yourself every week. Maybe take Saturday, Sunday. Re-evaluate yourself. What have I accomplished? This was my certain targets. I've accomplished this. What am I missing to accomplish what I targeted? You get the point. So reevaluate yourself, and you're going to grow. Yep.
And you had something on that. After
Mm-hmm.
evaluating yourself, maybe you have achieved something.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go an extra mile and reward yourself.
Yeah. Celebrate yourself.
Celebrating your achievements.
For sure.
Plus, you surround yourself with friends who, you see, give you the morale of
Yeah.
doing things.
For sure. Yeah.
Who celebrate your achievements.
Mm-hmm.
Not the ones who look down upon you whenever you achieve something or discourage you like Billion. Sasa
Mm-hmm.
unaenda hapa.
Yeah.
You're like, you see,
Yeah, I get the point.
they
Yeah.
see that life has no
Mm-hmm.
meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think are some of the emotions that are dominating these young people nowadays?
Okay. I'll say
Mm-hmm.
that there are so many emotions. We can say specific, but according to statistics, I'll say hopelessness.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us, or most people, feel like they don't have hope to live a certain type of life that they didn't live.
Mm-hmm.
I can say that we have loneliness, feeling that you're lonely, you're secluding yourself, being alone, you know, like being an island.
Mm-hmm.
And also depression, we have anxiety. Those are some of the deadliest emotions that can ruin any man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Billion, if I may advise someone to
Mm-hmm.
be at least be alone rather than being lonely,
Uh-huh.
will I be doing the right thing? Since, from my own understanding, I
Mm-hmm.
believe that being lonely
Yeah.
is when you have got no one around you. You feel like you are
Mm-hmm.
an island.
Yeah.
No one is there to support you,
Mm-hmm.
encourage you, or
Yeah.
correct you. But
Mm-hmm.
then being alone,
Mm-hmm.
you're with people, yes,
Yeah.
people maybe who are keeping you moving,
Mm-hmm.
even even despite that they might not be motivating you, but at least you're minding your own business.
Sure. Yeah.
So if I may tell them to be alone, maybe will it be
a good thing? Yeah, sure, it's a good thing, because being alone doesn't mean that you don't have people, but being lonely, it means you don't have people completely. Yeah.
So master the difference between being lonely and being alone.
For sure, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never lose hope, Brian.
For sure, don't lose hope. There's always a chance
I remember
and seasons that
that's a
happen to
saying that
everyone.
my mom always tells me, my daughter, never lose hope.
For sure.
Okay. Your fifth question, Brian.
Yeah.
What's your input on men being strong towards every situation and their impact towards their mental health?
I will blame the society or the culture in putting that way. The culture of that man should be the strongest person in the family, should be the toughest person. Some sort of cultures which are primitive. I'll call them primitive. Very, very. I don't want to use some bad language, but they're so primitive in a way. We need to be moving as our generation is moving. As time is passing by, we need to be unlearning some cultures. That's the reason as to why you told me that we should learn and unlearn some things. That's where that quote comes in. We need to unlearn some cultures that as men, okay, yes, we are supposed to be strong, yeah, which is biblical actually, but not at a point where it's going to affect your mind, because you need your mind to become that man that the culture wants you to become. You get the point? So being strong and not sharing, they are two different things. Be strong but share your thoughts with other people. Be strong and surround yourself with a circle that allows you to be yourself, allows you to share your emotions towards something. Okay, it's not a must that you go share it with a lady or something. Just form a men's conference where you'll be sharing your thoughts, your emotions, and all that.
Okay, thank you. So, Billion, if I may ask, what's your take on this issue that I always feel like the society always builds men like they should be strong. Whenever they say they should be strong, meaning that a man, even despite any challenge that he's going through, maybe should stay firm. Whenever feeling stressed, stay calm. Whenever he's disturbed, stay calm. Don't you feel like piling up all these sad emotions? Don't you really feel that it leads into depression, or maybe is it part of the farm that you're talking about, the
No,
firmness, or
that's a complete different thing that we're talking about. Because remember, if I keep piling up garbage, there's a book I read once. It was called I guess it's Atomic Habits, or if not Atomic Habits, it's Think and Grow Rich. Garbage in, garbage out. If I keep
ego?
yeah, if I keep piling up garbage in this case, the fear, those bad emotions, the loneliness, the hopelessness, the anxiety, the depression, that's the same garbage that's going to pour out at one point. That's the same as volcanic, because a volcanic, it keeps burning up inside, but when it's going to be to outburst, it's going to affect,
explode, and cause a lot of tremendous effects.
For sure, for sure. That's the same to men. So keep your man in a safe space that he can share with his thought with you, pour out his heart to you, and all that. That's my recommendation towards that. I'm not a relationship therapist.
You talk of your man. Don't you feel like a fellow man can also be someone of who can be leaned to?
A fellow man.
Yeah. If just said talk to your man, meaning that you're talking to you're maybe pointing a lady.
Yes,
Don't you feel that a fellow man can be someone very instrumental to another man?
Yeah, if you feel like you trust that person, why not? Because what I've come to understand is that men have what we call all in common a trust issue.
Okay. I always believe that all
Mhm.
I can say you are because I am, and we are because
Yeah.
we are. It's one man for another one.
Yeah.
So we can say lady for a man for a lady, all man for man. It's everyone, so long as at least you feel comfortable and safe sharing your emotions with the person you are addressing. You see?
Yeah, sure.
It's called soulmate. Very nice.
All right. So yeah, that's the whole point.
Okay.
If you're comfortable,
Mhm.
then share your thoughts out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Billion. I think this is the end of your interview.
All right.
You've been so instrumental in this journey. You've given us you've exchanged your great ideas, your
Yeah.
thoughts. At least maybe some of the texts that I can take from you are the ones that are going to be of great benefit to others too.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Billion.
All right. Thank you so much, Mercy, for making time to come to our session. Even though you changed
No worries.
the
Next time.
roles of the podcast, but yeah, it has been an amazing session, sharing and also learning from you. You're doing great. Thank you so much. See you in the next episode.
Bye bye.